home. The film industry came to Hollywood when a group of pioneer filmmakers were on a search for the perfect Western scenery. Since that time, Westerns have been defined by their locations, namely wide open spaces, dusty trails, lonely rock formation. Held up for a tour of the most famous. Leonard?
Mary, one of the things that impressed people most about Kevin Costner's very impressive Dances with Wolves was the use of locations. You might almost say that South Dakota was a co-star of the film. Well, an avid Western fan has now produced a book that deals exclusively with movie locations and shows you how to find them yourself and relive some of Western movie history.
Right back to you!
She Wore a Yellow Ribbon, a classic Western shot on the classic Western movie location, Monument Valley, on the Arizona-Utah border. Director John Ford shot 9 movies there, including the first ever made on that location, Stagecoach. But you can play director yourself with a home movie camera and find these same locations, as David Rothel did. His new book, An Ambush of Ghosts, documents scores of specific sites used over the years for famous films and TV shows.
I think it's fun to go back to these locations, whether it's Monument Valley or Corriganville or Lone Pine, wherever, and then have the great fun that we had of trying to match these shots to the actual locations. And if nothing else, if you never match a scene, you'll have seen some beautiful scenery.
Indeed, these dunes in Monument Valley are impressive, but they're even more impressive to a movie buff who remembers John Wayne and Jeffrey Hunter acting there in The Searchers. If these rocks at Iverson's Movie Ranch in Southern California seem familiar, it's because they were immortalized by the Lone Ranger. You can also learn a few tricks of the movie trade along the way. When John Ford found a location he liked, he used it again and again, like the Monument Valley formations known as the Mittens, and this characteristic peak called El Capitan, first seen in Stagecoach.
And then a few years later, in 1946, when he shot the ending to My Darling Clementine, he remembered that location, and he shot the ending of the film. Camera was located in the exact same spot.
Locations really are so much a part of those movies. And if you get David Rothel's book, An Ambush of Ghosts, and go on vacation this summer, you can find those spots yourself and take the home videos along and really match up where they were made.
Great plan. Thanks, Leonard.
Thanks, Leonard.